Nipsey got killed by his own homeboy, bro. I've been saving his career, bro. Nipsey got gang shit on him, bro. Also on my mom. We got all the footage.
Wow.
Yeah, nigga, he paying a nigga to fuck his baby mama with him. His baby mama sucking the other nigga's dick. Nipsey behind the bitch fucking her. He pulls his dick out the bitch, go grab the bitch by her hair, pull her mouth off the nigga's dick, tongue kiss the bitch, and put her mouth back on the dick. Neighborhood crib. We got all the footage, bro. They know I got it. They know I got it. They know I got this shit, bro.
Yo, isn't that Big U amnesia some shit like that, though?
Fuck no, bro. Big U, bro. Big U is the biggest kind of snake you can find, bro. He act like he fuck with you, bro, but it all be for a motive. Listen, bro, I got it on my text message. I'll show you when I see you. When the nigga Nipsey dies, Big U sends me the contract talking about help me go after the 30%. I say, bro, you wasn't going after 30% when he was alive. You feel me?
Right.
What kind of shit is that, bro?
What up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Alpha Talk, and in this one, we're gonna be speaking on this Hasaan Campbell Wack 100 situation, right? And for y'all who don't know, Hassan pretty much recorded a conversation he was having with Wack 100, and Wack 100 was talking crazy about a bunch of people in the industry. I'm talking about Nipsey, Gilly, Wallow, like K-Slay, you name it. He pretty much implemented him in a whole bunch of stuff, right? So let's unpack it, right? One of the things he said was Big U, after Nipsey died, was pushing to get 30% of his estate, of his catalog. He want 30% of whatever money it generate. He want 30%. This is what Wack is saying on the phone to Hassan, right? And I was in the rap game, and I can attest there's real gatekeepers. Like, somebody gonna have a hand in your pocket or you ain't getting on, trust me. So some of that stuff Hassan was saying is believable. You know, blackmail been part of the game too, you know? So when he talk about the Oscar De La Hoya situation and he's the one who, you know, kind of initiated that, like, that's, I understand that. Like that's a part of the game. It's like blackmail, right? But, you know, I watched the video of him recording Wack and I wasn't surprised, right? Hearing him say Big U wanted 30% of Nip estate didn't surprise me. Y'all do understand that if out of town people can pay for protection when they come to LA to make sure they get home safe, which is actually a thing, the fact Nip didn't get that same protection in his own neighborhood, looking at the trajectory of his career and where it was headed, that tell its own story. And don't let that go over your head, you feel me? But Wack fouled for discussing Nipsey business with Hasaan Campbell, you feel me? Like, who is this? Like, why are you talking about Nipsey business with Hassan? You feel me? That's crazy, because y'all not even cool like that. Like, he ain't from where y'all from, none of that. Like, you just, I don't know, it's like you trying to get in good with him or something. So with that being said, he might have been lying, I don't know. It sounded like it was true, but you know, obviously we don't want to believe that, man. We hope it's fake. I mean, I hope, I ain't gonna even say we. I hope that ain't real. You feel me? But you know, at the end of the day, Wack is just foul for talking to him about it, for even being on tape. You know what I'm saying? Talking about that, like, especially with him, like, you foul for that, you know? And but we're gonna get back to that. As far as Hassan, I just feel like, to me, he always come off as he trying too hard, like he trying to be hard. That's just the vibe I got from him, you know, from the little few videos I seen. I can't say I seen his whole catalog. He might be different, but from what I seen, he always seemed like hit him with the headshot. Like, but you talking about you trying to get through to the youth. Like, what you trying to get through to the youth with that? You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep it solid. I just want to say, going to jail for anything, let alone a body, don't make you tough. Let me just say that. I'm gonna say that again. Going to jail for anything, let alone a body, don't make you tough. You feel me? So just because this dude done been in jail and he was charged with murder, that shit don't mean nothing, man. I've been everywhere from level 1 to level 4, And I'm not trying to brag on this, you feel me? But I've been in prison before. I was in the camps, level 1. I at Supermax and Ely, you know, level 4, 23-1. I did it. I seen all of this shit. You feel me? So it's like I done seen so many people who was quote unquote shooters hoe up. You feel me? I done seen shooters see the people who they shot and then didn't want to catch the fade. Like, man, I can't make this shit up. Like, so, perfect example. Look how Hassan didn't want to face Wack. Like academics asked him, like, hey, man, Wack, he basically saying, you lying, like, can I get him on here? Like, let's get him on here, because he's saying you're not telling the whole truth. And he like, nah. I want to see him in person. If we gonna talk, I'm gonna see you in person. This what he talking about. This how he coming. Like he on some G shit. But I don't know how Wack popped up on the screen, but Wack pop up on the screen and then this dude's whole demeanor changes. He ain't gangster no more. He really trying to get off the phone. Like once Wack told him like straight up, like what you dropped the ball when you said me and you was on a 3-way with me and Big U. When he said that, and he was like, I ain't talked to Big U in 15 months. He might be lying, but I don't think he lying. He sounded like he was telling the truth when he said that, right? So that kind of poke a hole in your story. And then Hassan like, I got the recordings. But he like pump faking though. I got the recordings. He pump faking. Play it. Play the recording, like right now, like play it. But he don't, you know what? I ain't even gonna play it. Or you know what I'm saying? Whatever he said. He did something like that. But at the end of the day, he's sitting there pump faking and Wack calling him out. Like, I ain't even talked to Big U. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? This is where you dropped the ball, blah, blah. And now he like, oh, well, it was somebody who you said was Big U and I could play the recording. He keep going back to this. But now it's like he knows that he lying, so he trying to cover up his lie. You feel me? He did the same thing on that one part where he said, you asked me for permission to speak about Bombada, right? Like, cause first Wack was like, nigga, I was pressing you, nigga. I said whoop about you in the Bombada situation. You feel me? And he was like, but you asked me, could you ask for permission? And that just, you know, come on, my nigga. That don't even sound real. That don't even sound, I'm not gonna ask you for permission to get at you, right? And then on top of that, once he hung up the little FaceTime or whatever they had going, where all three of them was on, Wack start playing the video. Wack really was pressing him. He told him something like, he said, he asked him like, why you ain't do nothing now? You grown now? He was like, man, you know what? Like I don't got it in my heart, blah, blah. He was putting food in the fridge and Wack told him, yeah, he was putting food in the fridge, but he was putting something in you too. Man, he said that. He said that. And bro was sitting there before Wack got on, he's making it seem like if he would have said that, I would have did X, Y, and Z. Man. Then he played it and he really said that. And you were sitting right there in person and you didn't do nothing. That's crazy. It's like you seen Hassan turn into a shell of a man as soon as Wack got on there. You feel me? So he had to hang up because Wack was applying that pressure. You feel me? Like he kept pump faking with the, I got it on tape. But Wack exposed him. I'm just gonna keep it solid. Wack exposed him, I think, because it's no reason to get off. You tough. You want to chop it up. But see, this the same thing that happened when Hassan was going back and forth with the one dude, the basketball player, Kwame Brown. That's when Hassan first got on my radar. Was the Kwame Brown? Kwame Brown said, "I'm gonna fly you out. Let's get it popping." He ain't want to do nothing. So, you know, this is two. You know, so because it's like, I'm not sure how much more disrespectful you can get. Like you talking about he putting something in the fridge and he putting something in you. Like, come on, bro. Like, you can't act like you ain't hear that. Like, Hassan is done. His whole credibility is shot. Like, we seen you get pressed in person and you didn't do shit. Like, we seen it. So I feel like he thought that the Nipsey little thing that Wack said, I think he thought that was gonna bury Wack, and he was gonna get all these views, and Wack was gonna be done, and he was gonna get, you know what I'm saying? I think that's kind of where he was going, but I think he kind of fell off at the end, because like you could see, man, like everybody can see, oh, we were supposed to do a podcast. He know he in trouble because Wack got recorded illegally. You wasn't supposed to record that conversation in the first place. So now you're trying to clean it up by saying we was doing a podcast. You know what I'm saying? He know he in hot shit. And his whole plan backfired. The whole plan backfired. So what he do? He try to turn everybody against Wack. Cause now he know Wack gonna be on his ass. Wack gonna be on your ass. He know he was there at the interview. So he knows what the people gonna see. So before we see it, before it's edited up and gave to the public, he tried to change the narrative by dropping these tapes. He trying to turn everybody against Wack so Wack can have bigger problems on his hand. You know what I'm saying? So he'll get Wack off his ass, because now he got to deal with Big U. He got to deal with Gilly, Kanye, everybody who he tried to turn against him. He hoping that Wack have to deal with that and won't be and can forget about him for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't work, you know? So at the end of the day, I just feel like he exposed himself. Like Wack ain't no good either. You know, speaking on the next man business to somebody you don't even know, you know what I'm saying? Like, this dude is a New York blogger. Like, why you telling Nip business to a New York blogger? It's like you want the information to get out or something. You feel me? Niggas be messier than females. Like, it's crazy, you know? But, you know, at the end of the day, y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. You tell me what y'all think about this situation, because I think both of them out of pocket, foul, you know, all of the above. I wouldn't do, you know, nothing with none of them. But at the end of the day, this is what I tell my kids, man, you ain't got no friends, bro. I got all boys. I got 4 boys. All y'all got. You don't got no friends, because these is friends. Somebody calls one of these 2 dudes a friend. Somebody is calling one of these 2 dudes a friend. And look what they're doing. Look at the character in these men that just got displayed. Look at it. They putting each other on blast, but they don't know that we looking at both of them with like crooked eyes. Like what? This what y'all do behind the scenes? This ain't no stand-up shit. But till next time, man. It's Alpha Talk.